Hello everyone, welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be discussing my top 5 glow getters for dull winter skin. Yes, I may live in Florida, but even the very small, minute, not very long-lasting weather changes do absolutely affect my skin, and it is important that I take the following steps to make sure that I don't lose that glow, especially as someone who has more dry skin. This is something I'm actively looking to achieve year-round. These are products you can use individually. You can use them all in tandem. That is basically what I do on a very regular basis, and just some little secrets on how you can get a little bit of a boost in your skin. Now, these change for me periodically. Just new products come out, new loves, different skin needs. I'm getting older, all of that good stuff. So I want to start off with a cleanser that is a newer launch on the website, and I have just totally fallen in love with it. This is from Blue Alchemy. This is their exfoliating cleanser. Now this stuff is for real. You will see how incredibly gritty and granular this texture is. I absolutely love that about it. So you're gonna put a little bit in your palm. It does also come with this little scoop, so it's very easy to get out. You just rinse this clean, you're good to go. Dilute it with a little bit of water as well as have damp skin. That way this moves across your skin seamlessly. This is something that you're going to use 2 to 3 times a week, not something that you would use every single day. It is a vegan formula. There is French green clay in here. There is moringa leaf as well as cockadoo plum cellular extract, which is actually supposed to help aid in hyperpigmentation. So of course we know this is going to slough off all of the dead skin cells, leave softer, fresher, more refined looking skin, but ultimately a more glowy, healthy complexion. Because what I find is that in the dull winter months, when your skin gets dry to the point where you could see it, it gets a dull, flat look to it. This will allow you a clean slate. If you're using it 2 to 3 times routinely, it will prevent that dull, flat look from even happening. And if you're like me, I get quite congested skin as well, so this is a double whammy. I get very dry here in the center of my forehead, quite congested here on the chin. This will help ease that up as well, especially because it's got that French green clay in there. So I have absolutely been loving this. There is also a blend of beautiful oils, coconut oil, jojoba, aloe vera, so it's not too intense, though it is quite a granular texture. That's why it's not one for every single day use, but it is one that I love. Next up, if you were looking for something less intense, something that you could sleep in, it's just easy to throw on, forget about it, but still get really beautiful, long-lasting results, then you're gonna want to check this guy out. This is from Agent Nature. This is their Holy Bright Resurfacing Glass Face Mask. Now, if you're subscribed to this channel, I have just been talking about this quite a bit. Is one of my favorite new launches. It did launch in the month of December, but this is just the holy trinity of face masks. I mean, more than trinity. It just does everything that you want. It's soothing, it's hydrating, it's calming, it's resurfacing, it refines the skin, and it does all of this simultaneously, but is gentle enough that you could actually sleep in. So that's something I really like about this mask. I will sometimes do something like this in the morning, because if you throw this on real quick, leave it on for 15 minutes minimum, so you have to have a little bit of extra time. 30 if you've really got some time, you're having your morning coffee, relaxing in the morning. This is fantastic because you will just see your makeup is going to glide on like you would not believe. Look absolutely beautiful, and it's not going to get red or discolored. You know, sometimes just the abrasive exfoliating treatments can do so. Not with this guy. There is French silk peptides in here. There's hyaluronic acid, so it helps with moisture retention. There's pitaya extract and lactic acid. So like I said, soothing, hydrating, all while exfoliating and refining. It is my new favorite. I use that one all the time, and it smells beautiful. It smells like a spa, like cucumber. So those are 2 skincare options that you could use. Obviously, we always need to start there. If you don't have a good base, anything you put on top of it is just not going to have its full potential. But to give your skin a little boost, this is a fantastic base item. This is one that I actually kind of forgot about in the back of my collection, pulled it out recently, and I just love how it sits underneath makeup. This is specifically great for someone if you have a more oily skin, but yet your skin does get dry in the winter months. This is something great to put underneath your makeup, and this is the Face Glow. So they market it as a tinted moisturizer, primer, and illuminator. I would just say it's more of a primer and illuminator because it does have a very rosy golden tone to it due to the mica that's in here, but that's also what gives it its gorgeous sheen on the skin. So I actually apply this here for you so you can kind of see it in action. When you put your foundation on top of it, it totally masks it. So you don't need to worry about whatever tinge is underneath, and it's very easy to cover because it's not a stark zinc-like white or anything like that. There's actually something really nice to mix in with your SPF to give it a little bit more of a rosy tone as well as give you a little bit of a glow. So I love this. It has a pump. I don't really notice long-lasting makeup effects with this, but I love it as a first step because if you put on a more matte foundation on top of it, or if you are powdering quite heavily, this will still allow your skin to shine through. And again, whatever you put on top of it looks really beautiful. What I do enjoy is it's not so shiny where you can see this area of my face, which I don't like to be too shiny, my forehead. It's not peering through that much, but it does give my skin just a little bit more of a lifelike look in the dull, dry winter months. So I love this guy, and if you haven't tried it, I highly, highly recommend that one. It's one of the better like sort of base products that you could use as far as highlighting is concerned. Then these are an old faithful at this point. I just had to mention them. They're a great value. They're great products. They work seamlessly together. The Kjaer Weis Flush and Glow duos. I'm demonstrating my two favorites today. So I went in with the shade Sunlit Glow. I use the shade Dazzling Bronzer. They do have a deeper shade in bronzer called Lustrous. If you do have a more deep skin than myself, this is going to give you just a really natural, almost like I've been in the sun just a little bit. That's what I really like about these tones that they use in the Flush and Glow duo. They were a part of last year's midsummer collection, so it's just that really beachy, breezy, natural skin-like look. So I applied that guy, and then I went in with the Ravishing highlight, which is in the Vibrant Ray duo. So this is just the most beautiful champagne tone highlight. Works on a variety of skin tones because it has quite a bit of a golden tone to it, golden neutral, but it is not too pinky and it's not too fair where it's gonna look stark white and just not attractive on a deeper complexion either. And then I finished the look off with one of my favorite blushes. Again, the Kjaer Weis cream formula is so great because it's not tacky. It lasts on the skin and it blends like a dream with just the warmth of your fingers. So I will always be singing these high praises, but I finished the look off with a little bit, and by a little bit I mean quite a bit, of the Joyful cream blush that does also come in the Kjaer Weis Vibrant Ray duo. Now these products are also sold individually, but this is a great way to have two of them in one place. If you only want to purchase a solo shade, you could always do that as well. This cream formula though is an excellent way to get some glow in the dull winter months as well. Then I had to finish it off with a product that you know I love. I use this, I feel like, as often as I possibly can. It's a definite more is more item, but the second I was proposed to make a list about glowing skin, this comes to the forefront of my mind. And this is the Rituel de Fille, the Alchemist Highlight Intensifier. Yes, you heard that correctly. This is a highlight for your highlights. So it's not for the faint of heart. If you have very large pores on your cheeks, I probably skip this step, just keep with those Kjaer Weis duos. But if you do not, and you want something punchy in just the right places, I mean, this is it. Even the way it reads on camera, it is metallic, like metallic going radioactive. And I did just apply just a little bit to the very high points of both of my cheeks, and it picks up the light. I mean, you would not believe. This is something I really don't use on my nose because I do have quite a few blackheads there and I don't want it to sit in there. But this is a glittery, shiny, high intensity metallic highlight that just a little bit on top of your highlight will give you that extra oomph that I'm sure many of us are craving in these more dry months, as I've already mentioned with all of these guys. So that is it, you guys. Those are my top 5 favorites. Some new stuff, some oldies, some stuff I forgot about and revisited, but stuff that I am absolutely loving and that all work together very, very well, especially if you have dry skin. But remember, skincare always first, so make sure to check out the description box down below. I'm gonna have every single product that I talked about, helpful links, review videos of my Flush and Glow duos, just in case you need different shade varieties and things like that, will be in the description box down below. If you enjoyed this video, you'd like to see more like it, please give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe. I do upload new videos here every single week and I don't want you guys to miss it. Please do also make sure to subscribe to our newsletter. We're on Instagram, we're everywhere, so you don't miss us since I am only here once a week. There's a bunch of stuff going on every other day of the week. But I thank you all so much for watching. Please let me know your favorite glow getting product down below, as well as what you would like to see on this channel. I'm always looking forward to hearing from you. But thank you all so much for watching. Thanks so much for all of the consistent love and support. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.